Here's how Pennsylvania's unemployment rate shapes up against the rest of the country's. Meanwhile, Philadelphia wants to rejigger how it does waste disposal. An airport ranked last in customer satisfaction again. Plus, he's playing college football at 58. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate stayed at 4% in August, reports the Times leader. This is the 28th month in a row the state's unemployment was at or below the national average, which was up 0.1 of a point, hitting 4.3%. Unemployment, which was down 7,000 from July, was what drove the decline, while unemployment was unchanged during the month. The largest volume in movement, growth-wise, was in the education and health services. Philadelphia sends its trash to Chester to be burned, reports Why. In fact, about 40% of the city's trash is incinerated. However, many people, including a number of city lawmakers, want to end this process due to the incineration's environmental and negative health impacts on Chester residents. Which is why a bill was introduced to the city council on Thursday that would ban Philadelphia from signing new waste disposal contracts with companies that burn trash to produce energy. Further information regarding this bill remains pending. J.D. Power has released its annual Traveler Satisfaction Survey, states the Philadelphia Inquirer. And Philadelphia International Airport, for the 5th year running, ranked at the bottom of the list against similarly sized airports when it comes to customer satisfaction. This after J.D. Power researchers assessed things like airport food, beverages, retail options, people's trust in the airport, stuff like that. City officials, though, believe the lack of customer satisfaction can mostly be attributed to the location's age, as PHL did turn 85 this year. They're hoping some recent improvements, as well as upcoming ones ahead of the busy 2026 the area is going to have, will change all that. Thomas Sillow of Williamsport is suiting up to play football for Lycoming College this year, says PennLive, at 58 years old. An athletic man who spent his time in powerlifting competitions and running half marathons, Thomas decided to try his hand at college football cause why not? He never attended college, so he decided to apply, got into the criminal justice program at Lycoming, and then figured he'd reach out to head coach Mike Clark to see if he could get the opportunity to play on the team as a freshman. And he was given one as a defensive lineman. He hasn't shown up in a game yet, but according to teammates, he's already making an impact. Said one of them, quote, "He's a beast." That wraps up today's episode. Just as a heads up, I am off tomorrow and Wednesday, meaning, as you know, there'll be some light episodes waiting for you. Until Thursday, I'm Claudia Dimuro. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you when I see you for another episode of Today in PA.